Thank you very much, Minister, thank you for giving me time to speak on this important issue. As the Chairman of the European Union Affairs Committee, I keep a close eye on the proceedings of the European Council. The big issue on tomorrow's agenda of the European Council in Article 50 formation is, of course, Brexit. First of all, I would like to commend the Taoiseach, the Taoiseach, our ministers and our officials for their diligent work on Brexit. I believe that we and our European partners are handling this the right way. You have gone out there, you have talked to our neighbours in the EU and made our case. Because of your hard work, we have seen the benefit of their solidarity on the border issue. We all spoke at this House before the European Council meeting last June, hoping that there would be a breakthrough in Brexit negotiations. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. Now we are here in October, nearly 4 months later, hoping again that there has been some progress. I was disappointed to hear the media reports that there was a breakdown in negotiations over the weekend in Brussels. This has turned into the ultimate game of brinkmanship. Completely understandable considering everything at play, but very unfortunate considering how important and core this is to all of us. We have known for a while now that finding a solution that avoids needing to use the backstop is the sticking point for the British side. But time is running out. Brexit Day is less than 6 months away. We need to have the agreement sorted sooner rather than later if we are to get it approved on time and allow people to make any necessary plans. I hope that the negotiations get back on track as soon as possible and that a Brexit deal can be agreed before November, if at all possible. The European Affairs Committee has been following the Brexit process since the beginning, and one thing is clear to me and the other members of the committee. If the UK crashes out of the EU next March, it would be an absolute unmitigated disaster. There is no such thing as a good deal, but it is important that we get the best deal that is humanly possible. While for us in Ireland the European Council meeting will be overshadowed by Brexit, it is important to note that the European Council will also be discussing migration, internal security and external relations. The committee I chair attends interparliamentary meetings with members of other national parliaments from across the European Union. We know that migration is a bigger issue than Brexit for many of our European neighbours. I think it is important that we continue to work together to find constructive solutions and to help our neighbours where we can. Minister, it is of tremendous importance that we as an Oireachtas continue to support the government in every way we can. I know that from our own part, on the committee that I chair, Minister Helen McEntee has always been very forthcoming in coming into our meetings and engaging with the members, and we've brought in many people to give evidence and to answer questions over a very long period of time now since the original vote on Brexit. We find it that we're doing our part, and everybody in this Dáil, whether they're in opposition or whether they're in government, we all have a very important role to play. We all have to put our shoulders to the wheel. We all have to ensure that we're protecting the future generations, the young people in this country who haven't been born at all yet, but who will be deeply and very deeply affected by Brexit. We have to think of the people that are involved in trade, whether they're in our farming, tourism, or any of the other sectors of society that we are representing. We have to ensure that we are all working together with the one aim, and that is to ensure that this problem that we did not create, that we will not be found wanting when it comes to finding the solutions. Am I surprised that we are where we are right now today? I'm not, because as I said already, brinkmanship is what happens an awful lot during any dealing and during any negotiations, and that is exactly where we find ourselves in now. But I would hope that over the coming days and weeks, and definitely not hoping that it won't be going into months, that we will be able to come to a solution, that we will be able to get the best deal possible for the people on this island and for the people that we want to continue trading with, not just in England but around Europe. And I commend everyone This is not a time to be negative with regard to our, whether it is opposition or government. This is a time for us all to be positive and for us all to work together in a united front. And when the chips are down, we have to fight together. Thank you.
Thank you, Deputy Healy-Rae.